The portal giveth, the portal taketh. You've heard it. You're going to hear it now. You're going to hear it later. You're going to hear it some more later on because that's just the name of the game right now. A lot of movement happening. How to keep your head on the swivel. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did. We're going to talk all about it. One kind of surprising one hits the portal, but I'm telling you, lineup coming in. The Buffs look to reload. This can be a 2-video series because a lot of things happen today. Sit back, relax, smash the like button, subscribe. You know what to do. Play my theme music.
I flush my kids down in the club.
Had me froze there for a quick second. All right. First of up, tight end Sam Hart, previously from Ohio State. He hits the transfer portal, first order of business. I also put Adrian Wilson in here because we just spoke about him yesterday, hit the transfer portal, and he's already got a home in North Carolina. There's going to be another video that drops later on this channel later on today talking about Virginia tampering in the transfer portal. It's so egregious. We got to figure this thing out. Everyone's complaining about it, but everyone's also doing it to a certain extent. So something's got to get figured out. So I figured I'd catch up to speed on the Adrian Wilson situation. Not that it really matters, but just to kind of show you how quickly these things are moving here in the transfer portal. And the big one, this one's caught me a little off guard here. Look, I think there's a lot of talent coming in on this offensive line, but Cash Cleveland, somebody who came onto the scene late last year, just grinded away, became a fan favorite very quickly with his personality and his persona and his aura. Everybody loved him. Came from IMG alongside Jordan Seaton. And I thought he was going to be a big factor. Keep in mind, though. A lot of probably areas to grow on. You get a new offensive line coach. You've got guys coming in who we're going to talk about. Probably saw himself moving down the line a little bit. Kind of always wonder how the size would play a factor. Look, you loved him, but I don't think this is an end-all, be-all. I also wonder how much of was he lured away with some cash, pun intended. We'll see how it all plays out, man. It's a tough world right now with the NIL and this portal. It's been tough. Who am I kidding? But I don't, again, nobody that's left thus far outside Taj McCoy, I think he was a big difference maker in my opinion. But again, that room is very thick too, but you always like to be able to keep any type of depth if you can. So, like Cash, he was fun to watch, but I think they're going to be okay with some of the guys that are visiting. First order of business, you've got top available safety in the transfer portal. Terrence Love will be visiting Colorado this weekend, playing 22 games for the Tigers in the past 2 years. And again, he will be visiting this weekend alongside a plethora of others during this spring game this weekend, which I expect to be just a great event, a great time, a lot of energy, a lot of buzz as they have been for the last 2 years. Great opportunity for some guys to come in. And look, I got to think when you've got these guys coming in and you see guys in their position going out, there's been conversations that have already been had. These visits typically in the transfer portal are signed, sealed, delivered kind of visits. Then you've got the big one. The one that kind of put everybody on notice really quick is the 5-star recruit. Number 1, number 2, it depends on where you're looking at when you're looking at it. Offensive lineman in the country, Felix Ojo, is set to make an official visit. Kaboom, kabam, slam-a-jam. Gotta love that. A lot of big schools in the mix for this one here. A lot of big schools here. And he goes, look, I got to see what's going on in Colorado. Coach Prime's not playing any games. Got a big-time lineup, big-time coaching assistants there. And here's the thing, man. We talk about it. Coach Prime received criticism for not going to houses and not doing the visiting and when it comes to recruiting. Yet the big 5 stars keep on showing up. Yet the big 5 stars keep knocking on the door. I got to see what's going on there in Boulder. He is kind of set an aura of like, he's pretty sick. And if we want you, we'll call you. I'm not driving, but you can come here on us. Sure enough, here they come. Listen, I think how much success Jordan Seaton had and how early he had it. All big O linemen got to be taking a look at it. Got to put their eyes on it and see how it's going to work out. We'll see. Another one to keep an eye on is Branson Robinson, running back from Georgia. I talked about it when they lost Isaiah to the portal. I go, listen, you got to think Marshall Fox is going to go for the big back. This kid, big is an understatement. If you had a chance to look him up, it looks unreal. He looks unreal. He's 5'10", 220 pounds, okay? He's an absolute monster. He is, if football don't work out, this kid's going to be a bodybuilder. He has muscles on top of his muscles. He's unbelievable. Dealt with a ton of injuries. Was that Georgia was really excited to see him play. He just gives you this, holy crap, here comes this tank going north and south. So we'll see if that's something that Colorado plays in or looks into. I think I said cowbell back. It should be bow cow or bell cow back. He fits that vibe. if he could stay healthy, by golly, Bucks could get themselves a steal on that one. So look, haven't heard much about it. It's just a few things that were being murmured around on a possibility of happening. Next up, we've got 6'4", 330-pound offensive lineman with 4 years of eligibility, Mark Nave Jr. from Kentucky. Right there, you see down below. He is also visiting Colorado today. So there you go. There's one offensive lineman, obviously, with Cash Cleveland leaving. Felix, now that's not going to be impact till next year, but 2 offensive linemen alongside the number 3 offensive tackle available in the rankings according to 247 is Virginia offensive tackle Blake Steen, who is set to visit Mississippi State, then Colorado. So we'll see how those all play out, but that would be a massive pickup in my opinion. I know they got another offensive tackle or picked one up. Dude, there's so much movement right now. We're going to have a whole other video kind of laying the land here of what happened. We've got guys going out, guys coming out again. We've only got 3 committed thus far to Boulder. I think about 7 now with the 2 today that are out, maybe more than that. We'll do a full recap on it once it settles down a little bit and see the plus and minuses of it all. But most importantly, a lot of big-time talent coming in. They don't seem to be wasting any time on getting these guys in here. Now, like I said, there will be another video to popping out today. A lot of big things happen. We had a presser from Coach Prime that I want to go over, some things that he said that I loved, talk about those things. And the biggest thing that's kind of swirling around right now is him calling out Virginia on trying to tamper. So a lot of great things coming out in that video. You're not going to want to miss it. So turn the bell on, smash the like button, subscribe. Let me know down how you're feeling. How do you feel about Cash Cleveland? I felt like that was a big-time favorite. And this is kind of the new age. Loyalty and being bought in. You're going to have some guys that are, and I think that as fans, you're going to grip onto those guys, but you're going to have other guys that you fall in love with that may not feel the same way that you do. You may not like it, but as of now, right now, it is what it is. You kind of had to just move with the punches and take it for how it stands right now. But I want to know your feelings on the guys that have left thus far, the guys that are visiting. How are you feeling? Where do you feel Boulder stands as of now? And where do you think the biggest needs are? Let me know in the comment section below. Love to always hear from you. You know what to do, though. Smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, baby.